Hi, I'm Private Amavisca from Santa Maria, California. Born and raised here, 19 years old. I'm obviously in the Army. Um, I just finished up my basic training in AIT. My MOS is 74 Delta, that is Seaburn Chemical, Biological, Radiological, Nuclear Specialist. It's a pretty long name. It's a cool job, so basically, what my job deals with is chemical, bio, radiological, and nuke attack awareness. Growing up in Santa Maria um, wasn't the best, I guess you could say. I mean, I love the Central Coast, but growing up here for myself, I just didn't see anything for me here. Career wise, job wise, life wise, I've always wanted something bigger for myself or to be a part of something bigger, and the Army definitely gave me that. I've always been interested in the military, and with the Army, like, I'm able to travel, able to go to school while I'm in the Army. Um, it definitely gives me a lot of options. Being here in Santa Maria, I just felt so confined, like, to, I don't know how to say it, like, just very confined, like, being around people like I've always known. It's such a small city, and here all we have is, like, Allen Hancock, and you're just limited to, like, not a lot. So I've always wanted something better for myself. So with the Army, I never really realized, like, how much you can get out of the Army. I don't know, because Sergeant Salas was a good recruiter. He, like, told me everything. My recruiter was great. He definitely gave me, like, all the information I needed. I originally started recruiting with the Air Force, and it was definitely a different vibe with them. I mean, the Air Force is great. I think any military organization is great, but with them, like, I just felt they weren't, like, always real with me. And when I came to the Army, it was like they made me feel like I was, like, a part of the Army already. Like, they were so friendly over here, being able to, like, pick my own job and see, like, all the options that I had. And, like, he actually gave me time to look at them. It wasn't like, hey, no, you need to make a decision now. It was like, okay, take your time, make your decision. And, like, I ended up picking something that I actually wanted to do. Basic was, it's tough in the moment, but when you look back on it, it's very fun. It's super fun. You learn a lot. Shooting a gun, I've never really shot a weapon before, so shooting rifles, you go from, like, not being able to shoot a weapon to drill sergeants teaching you how to shoot, like, almost every day of the week. And then with the gas chamber, that was pretty fun too, going through the gas chamber. That was my favorite, actually. A lot of people didn't like it just because you're obviously in a gas chamber with CS gas and you're exposed to it, so you get all mucusy and red and itchy. You start to burn. But that was probably one of the most fun experiences for me, especially since my job deals with that. So it made me really excited for my job training, going through the gas chamber, especially since I got to learn more about that in AIT. It was pretty fun. Well, actually, I never planned on being a CBRN specialist. I've always wanted to do medical. Within the next couple years, that's where I see myself going. Like, the main thing that people should really consider going into basic training or even just in the Army is, how do you say it? I think you really have to have a sense of humor going into the Army, just because it's not always about, like, being, like, it's okay to, like, have fun, I guess you can say, but do it in the right ways.